Okay, so we'll continue again for tonight. So now, remember we have we already make a pair with the contest, right? So, and also we already make a pair with the internet router. So now, remember last time we get cut off, right? So we continue now. We want to advertise our public IP address. This is our public IP address, ABC, our public internet IP address. We want to advertise, go to the Comcast, right? Now look at that in here first. Let's just for example, if we go to Google in here, right? So this is a Google router again. Now when you show IP BGP in here, see? Right now in Google, in the BGP routing, how is learn ABC, the public internet network, is receiving from 45678. It should be from here, right? From here, because we can see from the IP address is 173, because context is 68. So that is mean the Google learning ABC public internet IP address is from Verizon. So that is mean since we have advertised from this router, go out to the Verizon, go to Google. But same thing right now, because just in case if something happened this thing, right? If we have a loss from the ISP from the Verizon, so we have a backup from the Comcast, right? So that is mean so first thing in here. So for, let's go back to Internet Router 2 again. So we left over in here, right? So we already created a loop back, right? This is our loop back. And then this is our public IP address again. So now when we show run section again in here, show run section BGP, this is the configuration. You see? You see it? So now we only have a BGP pair with the neighbor, right? But we don't have a network advertisement yet, you see? So let's go into the BGP domain here. So we copy and paste here. It's the same AS number. So hit enter here. So now watch. So now we're going to be say network command again. So network command, so we're going to be 64.1.2.1.2.0, and then we put the mask 255.255.255.0, hit enter. So just like this for now, exit out again. Okay, so we show IPBGP, we make sure, you see, we make sure we have, see this is local, right? Because we advertise. And then now, when we go back to the Google router again in here, see this is the when we show before we advertise from the internet router to now we only receive right from Verizon. So now if I up arrow key refresh the command again, show IPBGP. Aha! Look at that. Now we have a two path. You see? Now we have a two path. Two. Okay. So one is received is from Verizon. One is from Comcast. Can you see it? You see? But right now, let's see how many happening here. See, Google is learning from Verizon. You can count from here 1, 2, and then 1, 2, right? So this means that equal cost here, equal path. That is mean in this case, right? It's always first in, first out into the routing. What that means first in, first out is, for example, see, if we go back to just on purpose, if we go back to Verizon here, right? So this is the Verizon. See, this is the Verizon. So show IPBGP here. Oh no, not Verizon. We go back to the internet router. Our internet router here, right? So for example, in here, see, show IPBGP summary. Yeah, see, show IPBGP summary. Now we're going to on purpose, right? I just give a demo. So in here, show run section BGP. Okay, we either can shut down the BGP section, or we can shut down this link, right? So for example, if we shut down the interface, right? If we just for demo right now, if we're not touching the BGP configuration, right? So we say, for example, config in here, I'm going to shut down this interface, right? This is the interface, should be this interface from our topology here. It should be F0/1. See F0/1 in here. So we're going to be shut down. You see, once we shut down, right? So now when we do show IPBGP summary, you see, now it's idle. You see, now we lost the connection. We lost the BGP connection between the Verizon, right? Now if we go back to the Google now, Google, it should be lost this prefix here. Okay, it should be lost from 173. It should be learned only from Comcast, right? So now we refresh it again. Okay, let me see. Oh, it's still there. It's still not up there yet, right? Is that right? You see, is that right? Okay, so let's verify again. So exit out here first. So we make sure we shut down, maybe make sure we shut down the correctly, right? So show IP interface brief. Okay, yeah, this is the freezing. We already shut it down, right? So when we show IPBGP in here, okay. So we have this one here, right? We have this one here, but then we should be, because we already we not advertise, right? Because we already had shut down now the interface, right? So now if we go back to the Verizon in here, if we go back to the Verizon, right? If we verify from the Verizon here, show IPBGP. Okay. See why? Okay. See, it's still here. It should be lost, right? And then if we go back to the internet router, if we go back to Google again, you see, do we? Okay, you see, maybe this is not up there yet. Sometimes when we do the GNS3, the lab, right? Okay, so let's do like this, right? Just as a, okay. So let's do in here. If we force it in here, let's clear IBGP. You see, everything in here. So we lost everything, right? We clear. You see, we clear the BGP section in here. So we refresh, right? We rebound. So now we show IPBGP. Okay, until it's, let's see, it's here. Okay, so we know that we lost to the ABC company, but we have this is 95. Should be, yeah. We Verizon still have a BGP pair with the Google, but this is true. We lost here because we shut down in the customer side, right? So now say again, show IPBGP. What we learning? What we learning? Yeah, you see, this learning is good. You see, it's learning from 95, 98. So that is me. It's learning from here. You see, right? It's learning from here. So if we go back to the Google router again in here, see, when we show IPBGP, look at that. Remember? See here? See? It was have a two path, right? But now, since we shut down in here, we stop advertise. Now the internet, the whole world internet is learning, our ABC company is learning from Comcast. So far so good. You follow? Yeah. So now what happened is in here. So for example, if we turn it on back again, so if we go to the internet router, that's why I want to explain what is a first in, first out. So what's first in, first out is meaning here, right? So now, because right now, when we say, for example, when we shut down this one, so now everything now coming to the outside world here is learning from the Comcast. Once this is got back up again, so the Google now, the prefer to return back to ABC, it should be from Comcast because it should be stay. That's why we call first in, first out. Since you shut down, now you turn it on. Now you turn on again. Now you advertise back to me. So Google, it will receive it again. It's from Verizon, but in this case, but Google is still remain return traffic from the Comcast because that's we call first in, first out. Okay, that's to prove it in here, right? So now we go back to the interface again. Show IP interface brief in here. So we go to config T, we go to interface. So we're going to bring this interface up again, back online. So we have say no shutdown. Okay, now we exit out. We show IP BGP summary. Okay, you see now say until. All right, just be patient. Yeah, it's up now. You see, it's up, right? So now when it's up, see from the Verizon in here. So now Verizon, if you show IP BGP, okay, so Verizon, the same thing is learning. All right. So Verizon, of course, it's going to be from the Verizon. Go back to ABC. It's going to be learning from this link because it's one hub. You see, right? If you go back from the Comcast, because it's a three hub. So this router say no. I'm going to follow the short path, right? This is correct. This is correct. But now how about in Google? See, now if I refresh in Google, show IPBGP, you see, but Google is nothing changed now. See, but it still comes from the Comcast. You see, because 1 2 is an equal cost. If equal cost, equal path, and then Google is still remain with this one because we have outage in here. We lost. Once you restore, and the Google say, okay, it didn't bother me. I just still with the Comcast. Okay, so before, see, if you go up in here, before it's from the Verizon, you see, but now after restore is remain from the from the Comcast. Now, what if the Verizon is our preferred, is the primary return traffic? Because for example, right? Because maybe we order the WAN link pipe with Verizon, say we have a higher speed, right? Say for example, we have a 1 gig. And this one here, because this is only for backup purpose, so we don't want to pay extra money. Maybe say 50 half, right? 50 megabit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But now since we have a tooling is up, of course, everything we should be returned back to the faster link. Agree?
Yes.
So how we want to be influenced? The Google is learning always from the Verizon if we have a tooling is up, right? So that is mean we have to a little bit allocate, right? Either from this router or from this router, right? Because we know that, right? We have using the BGP attribute, right? That's why so many companies they will love to use the BGP because it's very easy to influence the traffic inbound and outbound. So in this case, so we just do some demo for you. So we go back to the here because this is the slow link in here because this is the slow link. So because every time when we install advertise to outside, we're going to be increased, the AS path number, right? So just like make it like more path like that. So that is mean the Google is always trust return traffic. It should be go from Verizon if the Verizon is good, if this link is good, right? So okay, so how we do that? So now same thing again. We have to be using the route map, right? So for example, in here. So let's go back to config first here, right? We're going to be create the route map. So this is the route map, right? So this is going to be BGP in or out, right? So for example, BGP is say you want to be out, right? Inbound, this is should be outbound, right? or you can say in BGP or out BGP. It depends how is the word, how you want to be management, right? How you want to be like naming convention like that. But this is just for demo in here. So okay, just say a route map. We want to be outbound, right? This is BGP outbound. See, to well, right, to the internet. You see, you can do like this. Okay, so this means outbound BGP internet, right? So this is outbound. So okay, so we're going to be say permit 10 in here. All right, so now we have so many options in here. See, if you put the question mark, look at that. So what we're looking for in here, right? So we're going to be say, okay, so we want to be set or match, right? Because we're not matching anything yet because we don't have an access list to control, right? So in this case, so because the automatic that you will think, okay, I want to using something set, right? So okay, so let's put the set in here. So put the question mark again, what we have in here. See, they have a lot too, right? So they have so many things in here. Now, either using the like community string or tag or weight or local, right? So local reference, weight like that. So that's why you have to understand the BGP attribute. Which one is the influence for inbound? Which one is for outbound? Right? Local reference, weight is for inbound, right? So we receive the traffic in here inbound. So what you want to do for inbound, right? Inbound there is set for inbound actually influence for outbound traffic. So you don't get confusing in here. Okay, you have to understand the magic in here. Sometimes people get always confusing. Which one is be influence inbound and outbound. You just have to be understand. Local. Say I just to give you example. Local reference in here. Weight normally influence the inbound prefix, right? For example, inbound prefix in here actually influence this router. It's go to outbound, right? Something like that. So now, in this case, so I want to be influence to outbound, right? So now, normally we're using here AS path in here, okay, or the metric. See the metric. We increase the metric, or we using ASS. But the easy one in here, see, is preprend, because preprend for AS path. You see in here. Okay, so we're going to be use this one in here because this is a very simple one. See, most people use this one, right? Set AS path in here, see, and then you're going to be question mark in here. You see, so you're going to be okay preprend, right, in here. So what is your AS number? So this router, the AS number, it should be same thing from 45, this one, right? 45678. This is the ABC public AS number in here, right? So we're going to be 1, you see, 2, and then 3. Okay, so we say make it longer 4. You see, so now we have a 4 in here. Okay, so we make it longer. So what that means is, once we advertise ABC, the public IP internet IP to the Comcast, and then go to Google. When Google receive from the Comcast, when they look at the AS number, oh, this is like a multiple, like see, maybe have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 6, and maybe it's a longer path. Oh no, Google say, I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna prefer go to the ABC network. Is go to the Verizon. Okay, so now let's do like this now. So we can now once we have the route map, now we have to apply it to the BGP, right? To the neighbor. So let me see here. So do show again first. I just want to show you. Show run. No, do show route map. Just what is the route map look like? See this? See, we not match anything. You see, we not match anything. We just go to here. You see, this is the AS number. All right, because everything when we advertise, so what advertise we have in here? So do show run section BGP. This is our BGP configuration. So we have a network. So we have advertised this network, you see. This is, and then this is our neighbor to Comcast. Okay, so now we go into the router here, router BGP. We copy this AS number. We go to here, right? So now we're going to be neighbor. Remember here, neighbor? Right, we go to here, and then we're going to be using the route map. And in the route map, what is the name of the route map, right? So we're going to be, this is the route map. Okay, this is the name. Okay, so now we have an inbound and outbound. So in here, we're going to be say outbound. Okay, so now we exit it out again. See, we should run again section router BGP. Okay, see in here. So we have, see, we apply our route map to peer to the Comcast. So with so that is mean every, see in here. So let's say here show IP BGP neighbor. This IP address Comcast. So let's put advertise route. Hit enter. You see, this is our advertised route. So okay, so now is any change after we have this route map? So when we show in here again, show IP BGP. Okay. All right. So do we need to, maybe we need to wait because they have an update, right? Because BGP have an update. Aha. See, now it's coming. You see, now Google, look at that. Now Google receive ABC, the Internet IP address network. Now, why? Now she got switched now. Now got changed. Now the Google switch the path. Prefer is go to the Verizon because this is only have one hub, two hub. But now because we on purpose, see, from the Comcast, we on purpose we're using set AS path preprend. We increase more AS number. So that is mean it's like longer path, right? So that is mean like from the Google say no, okay, I'm gonna try, I'm gonna prefer 64. So in this case now, so we don't have to do anything between this internet and router. So we don't have to in the future, right? If something outage, like natural whatever issue between Verizon, if we lost this link, Google is still learning from our Comcast. If we this is restore back again, and then Google automatic flip over back to the Verizon. Follow? So far so good.
Yep.
Now, so this is how we using the automate, like dynamic. See, that's why we don't have to be, I don't have to do anything. Just be relaxed. If we have some issue, maybe we have a bad weather or something like that, or maybe we lost power just for short period, and then that is the issue, and then we lost. Google is going to be learning from here, and then once it's to restore again, since we already using the route map for in the Comcast side in here, so we already allocate, we already influence the router, say, hey, if you ever tie the ABC network, go to the Comcast, so we're going to increase the AS number in here, so it become a last prefer. Okay, because why we want to do this? Maybe just because our primary, we have a 1 gig link faster, and then this is just because we want to save the money, save the cost, right? It's like lower, it's a lower like pay for the service, from Comcast 50 megabit. Otherwise, if this is 1 gig link, is this is 1 gig link, then it's not necessary. We have to do adjust like this. Got it? Okay, so now it's beautiful now. So okay, we go back to here. We save it first, right? So we have we save it first in here. Okay, so now we have to do some. Yeah, we still have a lot of things to do here. We should have some cleanup, right? Because last time we didn't have a cleanup. You see, show IPBGP again, right? Because remember, this is our internal, our router internet, right? We should only receive the default route from the Comcast. So we call Comcast. We ask the Comcast right now engineer, hey, can you from your Comcast internet router just send inject the static route, the default route from like Comcast send the default route to internet router 2 because we don't want to use the static default route pointed to the Comcast, right? Because we want everything using the dynamic routing. So something happen, it should be automatic learning, right? So if we compare back to the internet router one in here, you see when we show IP BGP, you see in here, see we only learn, see we learn the default route is from, see we learn the default route, right? Sure. So in here, do we have any filter yet in here? Just for example, show one section. Do we have any route map? Nothing yet, right? So maybe this is internet router, right? Remember, I keep mentioning, if we have a lot like memory installed on the router, right? So this means like we don't have like a problem issue for performance, right? We still optimize. So we have a lot of memory in here. Yeah, and then you can ask your neighbor ISP, say you're going to be send it to me the all internet routing. Okay, so I will take everything from your ISP as long you have enough performance, your CPU, your memory, right? Otherwise, if you say, for example, right, some company I don't have that super power or super like Cisco router, so maybe they want only receive the default route. So I don't care about either here, I don't care about here, because I just want to receive the default route. Then we have to do the route map. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Now, let's do like this then. Let's do like this. So let's maybe this is a good example, right? Say for example, we have a very power router in here, but in Comcast here we have a like because this is for backup, so we don't have enough money to buy like a hand router. So in this case, so we don't have enough memory to receive all the routing. So maybe in here we want to just the route map to receive the default route from Comcast. Yeah, maybe this is a good example. Let's do it, right? Okay, so first bring the Comcast in here, right? So show IP again, BGP summary in here, right? Then show run again section BGP in here. Okay, now we go to config in here. So now we go back, we go into the Comcast BGP configuration here. We hit enter. So now we're going to say neighbor. Neighbor is the .1. So we grab this one here. Neighbor. This is pair to our internet router. Now in this case, we want to be, remember, just default originate. Okay, so that's mean, hey, okay, so you call Comcast say, okay, I'm sending the default route to you with BGP. When hit enter, right? So now when we go back to internet router 2 here, we should see right now we don't have a default route yet, right? Learning from the BGP. So now if I refresh again, show IP BGP in here, do I have it? Do I have it? Okay, so why I don't have it? Right? See why I don't have it? Right? See in here? Oh, okay. Why we don't have it in here? All right. So because in here, do we really need to advertise the default route? Okay. Do we have any route map in here? No. See, we don't have any route map in here, right? But in here, show IP BGP again. All right. So now we have a default route. Right. So now show IP BGP neighbor again. So this is our neighbor. All right. So do we go to advertise? What we advertise? What we advertise? Okay. So now see what we're missing in here. All right. So do we need a network statement?
Okay.
All right.
So
See why this one in here? See why this one here is received? You see, this is beautiful. All right. So why Comcast in here is supposed, right, advertise the default route, right? So what we missing in here? So now we're going to be refresh again. What we missing in here? Okay. Show run again in here. Show run section. Do we have any route map in here? Just in case. Okay. Do we have some route map in here? We advertise. Oh, we have a route map, but this is outbound, right? Because this is inbound. So inbound is still have no route map filter. So it shouldn't bother, right? We should receive everything, whatever the Comcast propagate all the BGP routing to our internet routing here. Now, this is something again. Uh, this is how we welcome the network in the IT world. Sometimes your mind, you think it should be easy, right? I just inject a couple command like that, and then suddenly everything is not working. Okay. So now in here, let's find out. So I don't know either, right? So we pretend we don't know either, right? So we're going to be refresh again what we miss in here, right? Because we don't want do I necessary to create like a default route, static default route, and then inject it, okay, and then send it to, yeah, we can do that, right? We can do many things, manual or cheating or something, right? So let's go back to the concept again in here, right? So show run section BGP. Okay, so what I have in here again? Let's review again. Okay, so I have a network. This is the network. It's beautiful, right? Nothing is, and then I don't have a route map. Yeah, I don't have a route map, right? And then I have this command. See here. All right. Maybe do I have missing something summary in here? Okay, that might be. Yeah, let's go back to again in here. See what else option in here. See, if I go back to this Comcast router again here, you see, and then hit enter. And then I'm going to grab this one again. Now after this, I can put the question mark. You see, I only have a route map, but I don't want to do any route map, right? So just in case that you want to learning, what else after this route map? What? Nothing, right? So this command, it should be generate the default route. That's why we have it in here, right? So let's see in here. See, show IP BGP again, right? Because we already have the 0. But the 0, because here in here we have a start, we have a greater sign, right? In here. See, we're not looking in the we go back to the Verizon here. First, we're not looking for, see, we just pretend we don't want to look at the configuration yet on the Verizon. We just want to show quick in here. Show IP BGP. Yeah, you see? Same thing. This is happen no 0000. See? But why this one here? And then let's go back to here, right? See? In here, I don't have any, right? I don't have anything in here. And then if you go back to the Comcast router here, so what do see why I have this one here, right? So this is interesting. Okay. So then this one 000 is learning from oh yeah, this is because oh yeah, this is learning from Verizon. Okay. So we go back to the Verizon again. So this is from the Verizon. You see? So far it's nothing, right? Um you think do we need to shut down? Huh? Could be
Mm.
yeah, could be something happen, right? Because since this is a demo lab, so we can do we can but in the production we cannot do that, right? Because in the production we have really know what is the concept, what causing the issue, and then do we have any that we need to like uh missing configuration, something like that in the production, we have to be like open, we have to open a instant ticket, right? We have to get something approval, and then we pick up a schedule for night time to do the mainnet, and then we're going to be fixed something like that, right? That is in the production scenario, right? But right now we are in the we are in the lab in here. Okay, so we just because we try to learning something, right? Okay, so we want to see what is the behaviors, right? Okay, maybe you think say, oh, okay, maybe say maybe we need to rebound the BGP, reset the BGP, right? Okay, let's do it then, right? Nothing. So okay, so in here, so okay, so clear IP BGP. I want to clear everything. You see here? Okay, we rebound it again. Okay, we reset again in here. So show IP BGP summary. Okay, so one is up. How about the other one? Okay, the other one is up too. Okay, that is perfect, right? The other one is up to in here, 201. But then we still zero. We still have more prefix to learn here. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. Why still have zero? Maybe Google didn't send anything.
Mm.
It should, right? Oh yeah, it's just slow. You see, we should six, right? Maybe we just don't have a patient enough sometimes when we're doing the GNS3 lab like this, because it's not a real production. Production should be fast. Okay, so now show IPVGP again. Make sure I have everything. Yeah, I have everything. This is good. It's good. It's good. Yeah, this is the same thing again. See, we're learning from our ABC public internet IP. We still set, you see, have more path in here. This is normal. This is good, right? And then, and then, and then, hmm, 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 hmm. Okay, so now go back to the internet router 2, right? So now what we have in here? Oh, unbelievable. Look at that. Is that right? See, actually, you don't have to do anything, you see. Once you reset the BGP, now you're learning. You see, maybe we don't have enough time, or maybe our demo in the GNS3. See, sometimes, see, you have to be a little bit confident that your concept, you see, got it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sometimes maybe it's a bug. We don't know, right? The router have a bug too. That's why we have to update. We have to like update the new the iOS version. Maybe we have a bug. You never know. That's why we have to be hot fix, right? In that case, but in here, it's lucky we just didn't do anything.